This nomination is being handled with an underhanded attempt to press the senator into silence and to railroad this nomination through the Senate.
Mr. President, will the senator yield for a question?
I have no intention of yielding to either the majority leader or the majority whip. They can have no other purpose but to block criticism of Robert Leffingwell.
Will my good friend and colleague, the distinguished senior senator from Illinois, yield the floor to me?
Under the circumstances, and because we happen to see eye to eye in this matter, I would consider it a privilege to yield the floor to the able and respected senator from South Carolina.
Thank you, sir. Mr. President, I feel I must defend my distinguished colleague from Illinois. It appears that he is beset on every side by snarling enemies, yet it was his intention only to give voice to the simple complaint many of us feel on both sides of the aisle. An honest revulsion. At this nomination, the president has thrown in our teeth.
Mr. President, will this senator yield?
I will not yield, sir, but I will say for you what you'd say anyway, that this is not the time for personal imputations. Will that satisfy the senator? Was there no other man than this Robert A. Leffingwell? Is our storehouse of brain power so impoverished that for this office, which can affect the destiny of our nation and of the world, there is no other man but Robert A. Leffingwell? I find that hard, indeed impossible to believe.
Will the distinguished senator yield?
Well, now, to my young, handsome, and plenipotent colleague, I will gladly yield.
Looks like Seeb's going to have roast Leif Smith for lunch.
Does the senior senator from South Carolina think he knows more than the president about what or who is needed in these perilous times in the office of Secretary of State?
Yes, Senator. I dare say that even one so young and green as the junior senator from Rhode Island would have chosen another man, wouldn't you, Senator Truth?
The senator assumes an infallibility of knowledge which denotes a closed mind and an aged crust of prejudice.
Wait, who?
Mr. President, we have here an example of the commotion this man Leffingwell can arouse. Able, sensitive young senators, taught courtesy at their mothers' knees, turn upon their elders and rend them because of their passions over this disturbing man, Robert A. Leffingwell. I beseech senators to contemplate the spectacle we are making of ourselves. Why? What is causing this bitterness of division in our party, Leffingwell? Who is disrupting the cordial flow of legislative interchange, Leffingwell? Who is turning this Senate into a cockpit of angry emotion, Leffingwell? I abominate this man, Leffingwell. He is an evil man. He will pursue a policy of appeasement. He will weaken the moral fiber of our great nation. He will bring destruction to our traditions. And I beg you, senators, reject him. Reject him.